Revolutionary greetings. Haki Kweli Shakur, Cedar Gabriel Prosser, coming right back at you with my new topic. I know I ain't been making no videos in a while, but I'm back, ready to get it in. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this video on some spirituality tip because of some previous conversations over the social media sites. So I want to clear the air on what our people believed in, what our traditions was, what our customs was, what our beliefs was in ancient Africa before our ancestors came under the indoctrination of Abrahamic religions and slavery. And a lot of people have been having questions about that, so I'm gonna try to answer them as much as possible with this video, which is called African Indigenous Spiritual Science. Spirituality didn't start with a book. You know what I'm saying? Let me get right on into it. What I mean by that is, spirituality didn't start in the book. That means, our people, man, had common sense, man, and in the beginning of early civilizations, man, this is how they came in contact with the spiritual realm and the spiritual world and their spiritual selves was through nature and the universe, observation of nature and the universe. And by them doing that, they began to, understand what spirituality is and what the spirit is. You see what I'm saying? And they started to transmit this knowledge to their ancestors and to their descendants and to their clans, tribes, nations through oral tradition, which is mean passing down general knowledge, wisdom of that sort of spirituality and spiritual science to their loved ones, man. This is how it all begun. They didn't get this from a book. They didn't need a book. You see what I'm saying? It all, you know, revolves around the laws of nature. Period. You see what I'm saying? Our indigenous spiritual traditions was of nature. Period. Masculine and feminine energies of nature and the universe. This is our original traditions. And the oldest traditions on earth, as far as African indigenous spirit science, the oldest god that we, called upon was the Great Mother. Some people like to call it, aka the goddess worship, but we like to call it the Great Mother veneration, homage to the Great Mother. This is the first and the oldest on earth. The oldest um African indigenous spiritual science on earth is voodoo. All these systems in ancient Africa, East, West, North, South Africa, is nothing but voodoo. And some of these ancient systems are Fa, Alpha, Iha, Ifa, Vodun, Chicam science, which is nothing but Kemetic science, Nubian science, and the oldest, the Great Mother Veneration, what I just told you about. All these systems consist of what? Ancestral veneration, divination readings, rituals, offerings, sacrifice, cosmologies, calling on universal and nature, um, masculine and feminine energies and forces of nature. And these, some people like to call deities, but I like to call them pantheons. And some of these pantheons are the Orisa, Alusi, Abosom, Liwa, and many, many more. We also practice and believe and have beliefs and traditions of animism, juju, or what you call magic. And all these things that have in common, they all believed in a supreme spirit, being, if you want to call it the creator, God. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is. That's our ancient systems, man. Right there. That's what we believed in before slavery, before they gave us the Abrahamic religions. And then you have your offshoots and your off-brand that all come that's in the diaspora. West Africans are in America, South America, the Caribbean islands, and all that. Some of these systems are called the Candomblé, Ubanda, Quimbanda, Santeria, Cuba Voodoo, Palo, Haitian Voodoo, Obia, Kumini, Winti, Louisiana Voodoo, Hoodoo, Confa, Puerto Rican Voodoo, or what they call Sanse. And some of the more other ancient African indigenous spiritual science systems are the Bantu spiritual scientists. You know what I mean? The Baluba, Mbuti, the Dinka science, Lotuko, Akamba, the Maasai, the Zulu, the Luzi, the Tumbuka, and the San. All these are African indigenous spiritual sciences. Go look all these terms up immediately. Don't take my word. Don't take what I say on this video at value's worth. Just go do the research like I did on what is African indigenous spiritual sciences, man. Like I said before, spirituality didn't start with a book. It started with common sense, observation in nature, observation of the universe. And this stuff was later on written down on rocks, sands, divination readings. Calling on your ancestors is the oldest. Also, calling on your ancestors to help you reach your higher self knowledge and wisdom and spirit, to uplift your spirit. So I just wanted to bring that to y'all real quick, man, because I can't, I'm trying to make my video shorter. So, I'm going to go ahead and sign off right here. Haki Kweli Shakur, the seed of Gabriel Prosser, man. Go do your research on African indigenous spiritual science. Shout out to the Kuta Kente's show. Shout out to George Jackson University, man. I had some wonderful, interviews with those powerful platforms, man. So shout out to all the new Africans out there, man. Return to African traditions, man. Go research some of this stuff I just told you about. Our African ancestors are not indigenously believed in Abrahamic religions. We better than that, man. We spiritual people, man. You know what I mean? Signing off right here, man. Salute. Haki Kweli Shakur, man. Rebuild.